Hello everyone, and welcome to episode number 33 of the Knit1.Tea2 podcast. My name is Dale, and I'm coming to you from my home in Rhode Island. And today, we are going to pretend it's March 31st. It's actually April 3rd, but I did not get a chance to record the podcast before April started. So this is March recap, and we're going to race against the napping baby. So let's get started. Okay, so I do have some finished objects for March. I don't think they're in order, but we'll see. I think I need to move this camera back a little bit. Okay. It's a really dreary day out today. All right, so we're gonna start with my Super Bowl Sunday socks. So I started these on February 9th and I finished them, oh darn, I didn't finish filling out the dates here. I finished them one day in March. Like I said, I'm racing against a napping baby, and the naps are not very long and inconsistent. So yeah, it's on my Ravelry project page if you're interested. It took me a while to knit these socks because I just was working on other things. So this is Knit Picks Stroll Fingering Weight Colorways Home Movie and Vanilla Sock Pattern by the Crazy Sock Lady. It's my go-to sock pattern. I don't usually use anything different. My second finished object is my Hadola by Laura Nelkin. I love it so much. Okay, and let me just give you the details about this first. So I started this on February 14th and finished it on March 8th. I am calling it finished. So you do the cowl, the hood, the cowl section. You pick up for the casing, which I decided to do, and then you do an I-cord drawstring. I can't find my I-cord tool because I took it because the baby got a hold of it. When she gets in my room, it's like I have so much stuff in there. Put it somewhere where she can't get to it, and now I can't find it. It's somewhere. I just need to organize, and I just haven't had time for that yet. So let me try this on for you. It's awkward because of my glasses. I should have taken them off. So this is the Hadola. I definitely like it with the casing better because it was kind of really big without it. And then I really like it. So I think I made some adjustments. Oh, maybe that will be my thumbnail. It's warm. It's really warm. So I used Knit Picks Brava Tweed worsted weight. Colorway is Kenai. And I love it. It's so warm. It's so cozy. I have used it outside on some walks, and it is really warm. It's nice. I will get the drawstring in there. I'm still calling it completed because it is. You don't have to put the drawstring on, so I'm calling it completed. I did make some adjustments, and I believe I wrote it all down on my Ravelry project page. I did make the cowl a little longer than the pattern said, and I did make the hood a little longer as well. I think I picked up, and I was getting gauge, but that's, everyone's different too, and the way they like things is different as well. I think I picked up more stitches for the casing, so I had to redo the casing because when I first did it, it was way too tight. Way too tight. It was not comfortable, so I redid it. I believe, like I said, I think all my notes are on my Ravelry project page. I'm sorry that I didn't write them all down. If I go look, though, I may not make it through the podcast. I didn't bring a pen either, so I'm kind of working with, you know, a little bit. I'm going out of order here. So my next finished object, where is the tag? Right here, is a baby sweater. So this is the Baby Sophisticate pattern. Oh crap, who is the, I'm really not prepared today, darn it. The designer will be down below. I use the free version. This is the 6 to 12 month size. The yarn I used is Bernat Softy Baby. I'll show you the tag. Colorway is Soft Peach, and I really like this yarn. It's a DK weight. The pattern calls for worsted, so it's not exactly the right size, but it'll be fine. I have not blocked it yet, so I will be, you know, washing it, blocking it, and then gifting it. So that's that one. That I started on the 6th of March and finished on the 10th of March. Baby sweaters can go really quick if I work on them. I finished my flax. I think I was working on this last time. Yeah, I started on February 5th and finished on March 6th. I'm all over the place. This might be the worst episode. The mail's here. I finished. I actually just pulled it out of my knit. I have a hamper, a separate hamper for my knit items, socks and stuff, and I just pulled it out of the hamper because I need to wash it. So yeah, I did the sleeves, cuffs to match the hem. I used Bernat Baby yarn, and took me just like a month and a day, not even however many days that is. What else do I want to say about it? I used the fingering weight pattern. So it's a flax by Tin Can Knits. I used the fingering weight. I used the old version though. I had it printed already and realized afterwards they had done an update. So yeah, there's that. I think I went down a sleeve size to 4. Do you hear the rain? Oh, it's gross. I went down a sleeve size 2. I believe I made a medium or small medium and then went down to a small size sleeve. Project page, it will be there. This is a really terrible episode and I feel like I should restart it, but I'm not going to because this is my life. I'm lucky I'm recording. I'll talk about more of that in life. Okay. The last finished object, there's actually 4 of them, are baby hats that I'm going to be donating to the NICU for Project Sweet Peas. So both my babies were in the NICU, you know, 8 years apart, 9 years apart, whatever. I think it was 8 years apart. So I have decided that I'm going to get a box, and throughout the rest of the year, I want to mail it off like probably November. So not, you know, the whole year, but I want to make baby stockings, little stockings to send. But I loved the little gifts that Project Sweet Peas gave. It meant a lot just to know that, you know, the families and stuff were being thought of. So I have 4 baby hats. So Project Sweet Peas, Sweet Pea is the like logo. So I did some green ones. I did 2 different ones with same yarn, but they're a little bit different sizes. Pink one and a blue one. I will be making more. So the yarn I used for these, the green is Brava worsted and the colorway is Alfalfa. This pattern I don't think is in Ravelry. It's one that I had found online, like I think just a website years ago before Liliana was born. So I don't even know if it's still available, honestly, but there are lots of baby hat patterns out there. The other yarn I used is Brava Sport weight. This is colorway Clarity. It's Knit Picks. And the other color, the pink, is Blush. And I actually we're moving into whips now. I have another one on the needles right now. So I will be working on that. My goal is to finish that this month. Yeah, so I'm going to just get a bag together and just collect stuff. I might make some baby mitts. Like I said, I want to make little stockings, and some of the mitten, like gift card holders that I had made last year, not for gift cards, but just, when Liliana, my oldest, was in the NICU, my sister had made a heart garland. It was, Valentine's Day. She was born in February. And just being able to hang that on her isolette made me happy. So I think that I want to do some stockings and some little mittens for those who, don't celebrate Christmas. That's why I want to get it to them in November. So hopefully they can distribute some of those. I don't know how many I'll make, but even just a few. So that's my plan for that. It makes me a little sad. Anyways, whips. Now we're on to the rest of my whips. So I still have Liliana's Chicky. There's no excuse. I just haven't worked on it. Oh well. She'll get it eventually. A bag by Ambi Marie Knits. I have a photographer hat. The photographer hat designer is Lavanya. Okay, I'm just going to write it down because I will butcher that. And so this is what I have so far. I have my stitch marker that was gifted to me by Amy of Happy Little Yarns and Andy the Knitress, the Naughty Knitress, made them. I love it. So this color, it's Knit Picks, no, oh my gosh. It's Lion Brand Heartland, colorways Kings Canyon. I don't have the tag because Mariella has been pulling everything out of bags. So anyways, this is the photographer hat. It's one size. I'm using right now Knit Picks 16-inch fixed circular needles. These are their Sunstruck needles, and I love them. I think I was supposed to give an update. I love these needles. They're so smooth. I like them a lot. So right now I'm using the 6 for the ribbing, and then I'll switch to 8s. That's all I have to say about that. I made another one. I really like the pattern. It's simple. It's easy. Some days I don't want to work on a sock, and so I just work on that. Next is socks. I have a pair of socks on the needles using this bag. Is Slip Sis Designs, I think. Really out of it today, guys. I'm so sorry, but if I took the time to make the notes, I wouldn't have time to record the episode. And then who knows when I would ever get to record. So this is Knit Picks Static Yarn in the colorway Gummy Berry. Don't have the tag. Just winning today. It's fine. Don't be so hard on yourself, Dale. It is what it is. Okay. One sock is still on the leg. Second sock is through the leg and onto the heel. And Liliana had this little charm, and she was like, Mom, you can use this. So I love it. Vanilla sock pattern. Started these on the 19th of March. 9-inch circular Chow Goose, US size 1. And I'm using the DPNs for the heel. That's really all I got to say about that. This next project is in this Nightmare Before Christmas bag by Gingersnap Fibers. Her tag, I think, is on the inside. I won this from the Ghost Mal by Witch and Knittin' Mama. And this is Gingersnap Fibers tag. And in it, I am making a bandito scarf. By Ann Campbell. So this used to be a free pattern on Ravelry. It's not any longer, actually, but I really like it. I have made one, and I made it with the same yarn. I'll show you. Different color, same yarn. It's Lion Brand Mandala Ombre. And this colorway is Mantra. And I had made one before with the Lion Brand Mandala yarn, and Liliana decided she really wanted it. I left it, in the kitchen because our entryway is right into the kitchen, and she put it on, was wearing it like a shawl, was wearing it like a scarf, and was like, I really like this. And I was like, you can keep it. I'll make another one. So this is where I'm at so far, and I love it. It's so pretty. It works up quick. I haven't worked on it a lot, maybe like 2 days, honestly. And I'm so excited to see how the colors work up. I've been hyper focused on a different project. That's why I haven't worked on this a lot. And this was a total impulse cast on. I was actually Zooming with friends one Sunday and was like, I don't want to work on whatever it was I had. I think it was socks. And the yarn was literally sitting right next to me. So I grabbed some needles and cast it right on. And that was the 16th of March. I'll use up the entire skein of yarn and make it just as big as the entire skein of yarn. And it's nice because it's not really, I use it more like a scarf. But like a long scarf. So there's that. And my last project, I'm really excited about this. Is by A Busy Life, who is Nanette. I can't remember her last name. And I am making the Confetti Crop Top by Knit1.Tea2. I'm using Knit Picks Stroll Fingering Weight yarn in the colorway Taffeta. I'm so excited. Okay. I'm making the smallest size because I did not want, the pattern calls for like 9 to 12 inches of positive ease. I did not want that much. So I did do a swatch and figured out, you know, how many stitches I needed, whatever. I did my math and I'm making the smallest size. It's not going to be like, I don't think there's a, I think there's still going to be a little bit of positive ease, but not a lot because I didn't want a lot. Just personal preference. I love the way the neckline is sitting. Oh my gosh, I love it. So I actually did 3 repeats of the pattern. I'm just so excited. I think it looks so good. Not to like toot my own horn, but I just really am loving it. I'm loving working on it. I love the way the yarn is doing different things. I just really love it. It's got 2 sleeves. I'm literally just knitting away on the body. But it's just so fun. So in the lace, you know, the yarn did that. Then up here, it was like striping, and then there's a pooling section here. And then now it's striping bigger. It was striping bigger and then started to do some smaller stripes. So I'm going with the flow with the yarn. I'm not helical knitting. I am just letting the yarn do its thing, and I think it's coming out really cool. I really like it. I don't care that it's inconsistent. I think it's just really cool. So, and it all was the decreases on the increases and then the decreases for the sleeve split. I have not weaved in my ends on my sleeve yet, but this, I know it's a sweater, I have a sock marker, but that's fine. This is where I started on April 1st. So I didn't think I'd been doing a lot of knitting lately, but I guess I have. So that's what I've done. Maybe, was this April 1st or was this the new skein of yarn? It was actually the same day, I think. Maybe I did 1 round that same night on the 31st before, but not that much when I switched yarn. So I'm just so excited. I'm not making it cropped either. So I guess I'm kind of changing the pattern a lot. I think I have a picture of it when I tried it on, like pretty soon after I split for sleeves. So I'll try and put that here. I just love it. I'm so excited. I'm hoping to finish it by Easter. I want it to be a longer shirt. So editing Dale here to say that I wanted to mention on the confetti crop top, I am aware that it is not a size inclusive pattern. This is one of her older patterns that were not size inclusive like newer ones are. It only goes up to a 3XL. So I just wanted to make a note of that I am aware. I had purchased some patterns before I realized that they all were not, you know, the wide range of inclusivity. So I just wanted to make a note. I'm going to pause for a minute and then we'll chat a little bit of just life stuff. Okay. Ooh, it's a little shaky. I got a new tripod. I think I've used it multiple times before, but it's a little, because I just have it on the ground and it has like a selfie stick option. It's a little wobbly. I'm going to knit while I chat for a few minutes. So I think what I've decided is I'm going to go back to what I had done a few times before and done more of a vlog style podcast. I thought that maybe once a month I would have time to sit down at the end of the month and record. I don't know. So I want to be able to do like a monthly recap. That to me, I like that. I might have some other, with being a Knit Picks ambassador, I do have some other content. So I am putting, time and energy into making different types of content, not just YouTube videos, like podcast videos, which I'm loving doing. So I need to do what makes me happy. Not that recording a podcast doesn't make me happy, but it was stressing me out that it was already April and I hadn't gotten a full podcast up, and I knew I had finished objects for March that I wanted to share. So I think that sharing it as I go, when I finish a project, recording a little video, putting it all together at the end of the month, or as I go along, I think will be helpful for me. I haven't even taken finished object pictures of my flax. So it's a little chaotic around here. Nap time is either in the car, mostly. Sometimes it's in our crib, but there's no guarantee. I'm just trying to go with the flow. Maybe you'll see some more car footage because that's just what I can do, especially if I'm doing more vlog style. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. I want to still put out content. I'm really enjoying making posts and some reels, trying that out for Knit Picks. I'm really enjoying that. So there might just be some shorter random videos. Like I had posted one about how I split my yarn for socks. And there was a reel about winding my yarn for my shirt here. So we'll see. But that's where I'm at. I haven't read books. I was re-listening to the Zodiac Academy series by Suzanne Valenti and Carolyn Peckham. I really haven't done that in a while. I am walking, so that's my big thing too. For my physical and mental health, I need to walk and be more physically active. The baby loves to be outside, so you might see some more outdoor podcasts and videos as the weather gets nicer. So we've been walking a lot. I have walked, at the end of March, I got to 101, I think, 0.5, maybe a little less, miles for the year. So I was really happy with that. My goal is to walk 1,000 miles this year. And then I get that song stuck in my head. I'm not going to sing it because, copyright, but I listened to it last night and then it was just stuck in my head all night. Yeah, so that is my goal. So I have been spending a lot of time walking. It does take up time. It takes up some knitting time. However, school pickup still allows me a chunk of knitting time as well. So I'm trying to balance. I'm finding balancing things in life a little difficult at the moment, but I'm working on it. So walking is important. Putting out content is important to me, but so is being physically active. We'll see. I am posting a highlight on Instagram about my walking miles, if you're interested. And I guess that's really it. I'm sorry if I'm a little not as enthusiastic today as I feel like I should be. I'm tired just because the weather is nasty. So that's my story for the day. I'm going to work on my shirt now. Maybe I can get this edited and recorded. Remember, we're pretending it's still March. And yeah, we'll see what April brings. But I really do think that April will bring a more vlog style podcast. I do have an unboxing for Knit Picks to do, which will include that green yarn that I showed you. what else? I think that's it. If I do a more vlog style, you might hear some baby noises. I do not post her face or anything like that, but yeah. And as we get going, I might do like more just general vlog videos. I would love to be able to share my garden once we get it going. That's going to be one of our main focuses this year, is our garden and revamping that. So, and I want to do some more like walking in the woods, like hiking. So we'll see what happens. I might be putting out some different random content. I will be sure to post, you know, if it's a podcast, or a vlog style podcast. I probably won't label them differently because it will still be the knitting podcast, but you might find some different types of videos coming up. You might not. It just depends. I go with the flow of my mood as well. Because in the season of life I am in right now, I cannot stay to a regimented schedule. I'm just being honest. And that's where we're at. So, I hope everyone had a great March. I hope that you stick around to see what content I may put out over the summer or the rest of the year. Who knows? And I'll catch up with you, hopefully, at the end of April. All right. Thank you for watching, everyone. I appreciate each and every one of you. And welcome. I should have said this in the beginning. Welcome to anyone new. If you've stuck around this far, thank you. And welcome back to my followers who have been subscribers, who have been following along for however long you've been doing so. All right, we'll talk to you next time.